VideoCom Presenter is a software app that allows you to create engaging live and recorded presentations. You can easily add interactive elements and yourself to the slides so you get closer to your audience and stand out. This application is intuitive and efficient with many features such as speaker notes, reduced functionality, and immediate upload to a secure cloud for easy sharing and tracking. Anyone can use it, and in this module, we'll show you how.
To download and install VideoCom Presenter, follow these steps. Visit our website at videocom.com. Look for a Download Presenter button on the home page or the software's product page. Click the button, and the download should begin automatically. Once the download is complete, locate the downloaded file on your computer, usually in the Downloads folder. Double-click the downloaded file to begin the installation process. A setup wizard should appear. When the installation is complete, the software should be ready to use. You can find it in your Start menu or by searching for it. For Mac installation, begin by opening the file you've downloaded. This will initiate the installation process. Simply follow the instructions that appear on your screen. It's a straightforward process and won't take much time. After the installation is successfully completed, you'll be prompted to move the installation file to the trash. Now, your new software should be installed. You can find it in your Applications folder. Alternatively, you can quickly access it by using Spotlight Search. The first time you launch the software, a prompt will ask you to authorize our application named Camera Helper in your settings. Please do so to ensure the software functions correctly. Let's begin with a fundamental aspect of presentation design, adding a webcam. To get started, we will be using VideoCom Presenter software. First, create a new blank slide in your presentation. Adjust its color to suit your personal preferences. Then, click on the camera icon in the software's toolbar, which will launch your computer's camera. If you have multiple cameras, select the one you wish to use from the available options. Next, position the webcam window to the desired location on the slide. You can easily adjust the size and position of the webcam window by clicking and dragging the corners of the frame. Once you have positioned the webcam window according to your preferences, you are all set to proceed to the next lesson. Once you've set up your camera, locate the settings icon in the top right corner and select the background removal options. You'll be presented with 3 choices. 1. Retain the original background. 2. Remove the original background completely. 3. Partially remove the original background. The third option allows you to crop your camera view, eliminating a portion of your background. After deciding on the background removal option, you'll have the capability to frame your face within an oval shape. You can manually adjust the frame's position to ensure your face remains centered in the oval without needing to reposition your camera.
Enhancing the lighting in your surroundings is one of the best methods to improve the appearance of your webcam. For video calls and recordings, it's strongly recommended to utilize a dedicated light source to ensure your appearance is well lit. Ideally, direct the light towards yourself to achieve the best results. If possible, take advantage of natural light, as it can provide a more pleasing and authentic look. But if you don't have access to a correct lighting source, you can always improve your appearance by adjusting the color settings in VideoCom Presenter.
Brightness. Adjusting brightness changes the overall lightness or darkness of an image or video. When you increase brightness, the entire image or video becomes brighter, while reducing brightness makes it darker. The brightness adjustment is useful when an image or video is too dark or too bright, and you want to adjust the overall lighting to make it more visually appealing or easier to see. However, excessive brightness adjustments can result in a loss of detail or unnatural-looking images, particularly if the original image or video is of low quality. Contrast. Adjusting contrast changes the difference between the lightest and darkest areas of an image or video. When you increase contrast, the brighter areas of the image become brighter and the darker areas become darker, making the image look more dynamic and vivid. Conversely, reducing contrast makes the bright areas less bright and the dark areas less dark, resulting in a flatter and less detailed image. Hue. Adjusting hue changes the overall color balance of an image or video. The hue is a specific attribute of color that indicates its position on the color spectrum, such as red, blue, or green. When you adjust the hue, you shift the colors in the image or video toward a different part of the color spectrum. Adjusting the hue can be useful for creating a specific mood or atmosphere in an image or video, but it can also result in unnatural-looking colors if not used carefully. Saturation. Adjusting saturation changes the intensity or vibrancy of colors in an image or video. When you increase saturation, the colors become more intense and vibrant, while reducing saturation makes the colors more muted and less intense. Saturation adjustments are useful when you want to make colors more vivid or subtle to create a specific mood or atmosphere in an image or video. Transparency. Adjusting transparency changes the degree to which an image or element is visible or allows other elements to show through it. When you decrease transparency, the image or element becomes more see-through. For example, you can adjust the transparency of an image overlay on a video to create a more subtle effect or blend multiple images together. You can also adjust the transparency of text overlays to make them more or less visible depending on the background. Great! You're all set with your webcam. Now, let's learn how to import a video into a new slide. First, on the left sidebar, click on the Add Slide button and select Video File. A new window will appear, giving you the option to upload a video from your computer or to select one from VideoCom Cloud. To upload a video from your computer, simply drag and drop the video into the window or locate the video manually on your computer. To select a video from VideoCom Cloud, manually locate the previously uploaded video in the cloud. After importing your video into a new slide, you can customize it by adjusting the video settings. Look for the settings icon in the top right corner of the slide, and you will see several options to choose from. You can choose the starting point of your video and adjust the volume output. You can also decide whether you want your video to loop once played and whether you want it to start from the beginning each time you watch it or to resume from where you previously stopped watching it. You can also choose whether to have the video start automatically when you open the slide or to launch it manually. Additionally, you can adjust the brightness, contrast, hue, saturation, and transparency of your video to achieve the desired visual effect. These settings work exactly the same way as they do for the webcam. You can also rotate your video within the slide for a fun effect. Lastly, you can manually crop the video to your desired dimensions. With these simple video settings, you can customize your video and create a unique and engaging presentation. Adding a video to your presentation was a straightforward process, but VideoCom Presenter offers additional options for incorporating content into your slides. With VideoCom Presenter, you have the ability to present or record your screen with ease. To do this, simply click on the Add Slide button and select My Screen. From there, you can choose to share your entire screen or a specific screen if you have multiple monitors. Additionally, you can select one of the windows that you have currently open. In the settings for this slide, you will find the usual color settings along with a drop-down menu where you can select your monitor or choose a different window to share. Before we move on to the final and most important step of adding presentations to VideoCom Presenter, let's take a moment to learn how to organize your slides. Please note that you can only duplicate and delete VideoCom slides. Imported presentation slides such as PowerPoint, PDF, and Google Slides cannot be moved, duplicated, or deleted, but they can be hidden. To move a slide, simply click on it and drag it to the desired position. To hide a slide, hover over it and click on the eye icon located in the bottom right corner of the slide. To unhide a slide, simply click on the eye icon again. If you want to duplicate a slide, hover over it and right-click on it. This will open a menu from which you can select the duplicate option. To delete a slide, right-click on it and select Delete from the contextual menu. By following these simple steps, you can easily organize your slides in VideoCom Presenter to create a professional and engaging presentation. Let's now explore the main feature of VideoCom Presenter: importing your PowerPoint, PDF, or Google Slides presentations. When you first launched the application, you were given the option to connect an existing presentation to your VideoCom Presenter project. You could import a PDF or a PowerPoint file, connect a Google Slides presentation, or start with a blank file. So far, we've been working with a blank file, but let's take a look at how to import an existing presentation. If you choose to import a PowerPoint presentation, you'll be prompted to locate the file on your computer. Once you've selected the file, simply click on the Open button, and your file will be automatically imported into VideoCom Presenter. The process is exactly the same for importing a PDF file. To connect a Google Slides presentation, you'll need to link your Google account to VideoCom Presenter. Once you've done this, you'll have access to all the presentations that are stored in your Google Drive. If you didn't import a presentation when you first opened your VideoCom project, you can still do so at any time by clicking on the Connect Presentation button. By following these simple steps, you can easily import your existing presentations into VideoCom Presenter and create an engaging and professional presentation that will impress your audience. When you import your presentation from PowerPoint or Google Slides into VideoCom Presenter, the notes that were added to each slide are also imported and can be found below the slide. You are free to modify them or add notes if none were previously added. But why add notes to your presentation? Notes in PowerPoint and VideoCom Presenter are useful tools that provide additional information without overwhelming the audience. PowerPoint slides should not be a script, but rather a visual aid to enhance the presenter's message. By adding notes, presenters can provide themselves with cues and reminders while keeping the audience focused on the spoken word rather than the slides. Using notes also helps prevent the audience from reading ahead and losing interest in the presentation. In VideoCom Presenter, notes are called presenter notes, and the field where they are saved can be located either above or below your slide. The goal is to position them close to your webcam so your gaze is not moving too far from the camera. To move the presenter notes up or down, simply hover over the icon on the upper right side of the field and choose whether you want your notes to be located at the bottom or top of the window. You can also modify the size of the field to make the notes more or less visible by using the slider in the center of the window. There might be times when you don't want to show these notes. In such cases, you can easily hide the presenter notes by locating the Show Notes button on the Annotations toolbar and clicking on it. This will remove the notes from your screen. If you need to refer to your notes again, you can quickly show them by clicking on the same Show Notes button. This will display your presenter notes again on your screen, allowing you to read them and stay on track with your presentation. By following these simple steps, you can easily add and modify presenter notes in VideoCom Presenter, making your presentation more engaging and informative for your audience.
Congratulations! In this module, you have learned the basics of VideoCom Presenter. You know now how to add your webcam to a blank slide and customize your appearance. You also have learned how to import various types of presentations into the app. Before we dive deeper into VideoCom Presenter, let me introduce you a useful utility software called VideoCom Capture. The next module will be dedicated to teaching you how to use this powerful screenshot and screen recording application. With VideoCom Capture, you can easily capture and record your computer screen, allowing you to create informative and engaging content for your audience. By learning how to use VideoCom Capture, you'll be able to take your presentation skills to the next level, creating dynamic content that will capture your audience's attention and leave a lasting impression. So, let's get started with VideoCom Capture in the next module.